Hi, Dennis Jones is my name, Senior Advisor here at CCA. I'm here today with Grieg Lythall. Grieg has been a friend and a long-standing client. I think it's 12 years now, Grieg?
12 years, yep.
12
at
years.
least.
Thanks very much for your time today, Grieg. I believe you've got a bit of a story to tell. Recently your life has changed somewhat.
It's worked out a good story, but it didn't start out a good story. I recently had a major heart attack and ended up at the Alfred Hospital at 6 a.m. and where they put me under straight away and fixed me up, and 3 weeks later, which is now, here I am, we're talking about it, and so yeah, it's been a redefining time for me.
Fantastic. Well, it's good to see you here.
It's good to be here.
Because the alternative, we hate paperwork here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, look, it's interesting. It's not a lot of people, not everyone gets to obviously go through what you have and survive and be here today. I mean, it's only, how many weeks ago? That's 3 weeks ago. Yeah, fantastic. So, impact on your life, has it changed? What's changed?
Well, I've given up smoking. And a good heart attack will do that to you. And I guess I've sat down and reflected a hell of a lot, more than I usually would. And I've just had to reassess on, what's important and what isn't so important. And, just go forward from there.
Right.
So, one of the things that, you and I have spoken about over the years, what was important, and they're all they're all major, but I think I've probably brought a few of them forward now. And that's get out and enjoy while you can, rather than keep pushing forward and put it off till next year and whatever.
Fantastic. Now, look, it is interesting, the impact of, we've often spoken about, people working for money, and then over time, money working for people. So what we try and do as financial advisors is to help you build wealth, so that at a point in time, not just for retirement's sake, but also to give you choices and lifestyle choices in your life. Obviously, within reason, the more investment we have, the more money we have available, the more choices we have. So, I just wanted to ask you on, just with regard to insurance. I believe after the heart attack, you weren't aware that you had any insurance benefits that would be paid because you planned to go back to work.
I had no idea, and it's one of the good surprises that came out of all of this was when my wife Sammy rang you guys just to let you know what had happened, because we're friends and everything, and then your great insurance man Tim was straight on the phone saying, well, hang on, why haven't you told us this sooner? There's a heap of money coming your way, and we had no idea. I thought all the insurance I had was pretty much if I died, or couldn't work again. But the pleasant surprise was there is a heap of money, coming our way that is available to me. So that was a real good surprise, and put it all down to you guys. Because we had no idea.
Will there be enough there to cover lunch?
Yeah, lunch and whatever other bill you want to send me before.
No, that's great. No, look, and I must congratulate Tim for the work he does on the insurance side here.
He's been sensational, I tell you. It's just, and quick, it's, as we said before, it's only been 3 weeks and 2 days basically, and it's all been approved by the various insurance bodies and their internal people, and they've contacted me and they just want the bank account details of where it's going. So
fantastic.
It's done, tick, approved, and I've never seen quicker things in my life when it comes to insurance and people paying you.
Well, I guess the thing is, insurance companies are keen to pay, but what Tim does and that team here on the priority claim service we have is to make sure they get the documents as quickly as possible, stay on the back. So at the end of the day, they may as well pay it and pay it as quickly as possible.
Well, that was everything Tim did. It was Sammy and I. One had no idea where we would have started anyway, and getting all the relevant paperwork together and getting it done and liaising with all the people. I'm sure would have taken us a lot longer. And probably things would have fallen through the cracks as well. So have experts do what experts do.
I'm a great believer in that. So. Thanks, Tim, for the great work you've done there.
Thanks, Tim.
The other thing is it's a combination, just quickly, the payments that are coming through are a combination of critical illness insurance.
Correct.
And also income insurance, but a lump sum from income insurance because it was a specific serious illness that necessitated you going to hospital. So understanding insurance policies, just between you and me, are really boring, the fine print.
Correct.
But when you need them, it's important to have people there that can interpret and then make sure you get paid all the benefits.
Well, that was exactly it. So we didn't know that because I was always hell bent on going back to work, and I am. That I didn't realise there was anything there for us. It was just wasn't the way I thought.
Yeah.
And fortunately, somebody else was on the ball for us.
No, fantastic. No, and thank you for your kind words there. I appreciate that. I guess this graph that's behind us...
it's a ripper. I love it.
What I love about this graph, if it's coming out on video, is that it's progressive net worth position, starting from over here from 2010 through to the current date, 2014. And the trend is your friend, and I'm really pleased with that graph, because what it's showing is that the net position, obviously, including the insurance payment, will be significantly better than it was a few years ago, and with that increased net worth will bring forward some further choices for you. I know you love your work. You're a senior.
We all love our work, but
yeah, you're a senior executive and well respected in the space you're in. But it's also good to have choices. You continue to work full time. Do you bring forward some part-time choices? What the money will do, money invested, especially in super, with the opportunity for tax-free income from superannuation income streams, it's just give you that sort of choice.
Yeah. That's fantastic. You actually should have that chart going way back to when we started. Going back to 2002, because that'd be an even better story. Because when I saw that a little while ago, or over the last couple of years, even I thought, I always think to myself, Jesus, I'm sure it would never have been there had I not met you guys. So.
Yeah, thank you for that. Well, in fact, it does. This is all built into the C3 program, which is the online planning program we have designed specifically for our clients, but we use it as well. So I particularly like the way it is graphically illustrating the position, especially when it's such a good graph. So look, Greg, I'd like to thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.
Because I know you've had a long session this morning in rehabilitation.
Yeah, rehab.
Never
thought I'd end up in rehab. There you go.
That's good rehab, by the way, for anyone watching this. But thank you for your time, and look, it's an absolute pleasure as your financial advisors, Tim and I and the rest of the team here, to work with you. We just wish all of our clients had such a positive story, albeit without a heart attack to get there.
I'm sure they have.
So thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.